Hey, we're going hiking, but we're on a boat for some reason. Morning.
Morning.
What are we doing?
We are going to see the sunrise on the east coast of the United States.
Of America.
America.
Yeah, so welcome to day 2. Let's get this thing started.
Shine your light back on them, Daddy.
Huh?
Shine your light. There's a baby, so they said it'll be protected.
Yeah. Well, our first horse spotting.
2.
It's a dude. There's 3 of them in there. Wow.
There's a white one and a brown one.
Oh, I see it now. Right here in camp, man.
I should have brought my glasses.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
She's looking at us with her beady eyes now. We're just coming off the beach and we met our neighbors out there, Jordan and Kristen. We'll get them to tell us about their encounter last night with the ninja assassin raccoons. So you had some visitors last night?
Yeah.
Walk me through the first encounter.
Yeah, the first encounter was just coming back to the camp and seeing that the tent was tore up in the corner. We left the bag of food that we had there inside of the corner of the tent. So we clawed at it, opened it up. So eventually we got a little bit smarter and hung it from right there.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah, but that's when the possum came out and started tearing through some trash that we had.
Oh, possum?
Yeah, possum came out.
Oh man.
But it was in a bag, and then it was probably about 15 minutes later, after we put the trash up there and the food up there, the raccoon came up the tree
Yeah.
and jiggled all the
Oh, I see now. He
food.
just had a little seat up there. He could finagle with it.
Jiggled it loose, fell down, and he had himself dinner.
Jeez.
Yeah, 3 times in the night he came back.
Oh man, and you guys are headed back this morning?
Headed back this morning.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, it's been good. It's beautiful.
Well, awesome. Well, thanks for sharing with me,
Yeah.
man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Hey, it's good meeting y'all.
Good meeting y'all.
Yeah. Hope you have a good rest of the trip.
I'm sure we will. Appreciate it. Whew. Just got back to camp. Now it's time to make some breakfast. Got oatmeal and some coffee. So I'm gonna get that going. Coffee. Did you take it up? Yeah, it's almost all gone. I measured it out. Yep, see, it went out. Right on time. That's breakfast. Got pineapple in your biscuits today? What you eating?
Oatmeal.
I'm eating biscuits, gravy, 2 eggs, ham, side of pancakes, blueberry, sugar-free syrup.
What they call that one?
Sweet and sour pork.
Well, we are all situated up, done with breakfast, camp kind of packed away for the day. I've got my backpack just kind of down in a cinched up mode, just toting the necessities: lunch, sit pad, water, filtration. Do got my first aid kit. And then we're headed to the south side of the island.
Don't know. Maybe the south, maybe the Plum Orchard.
That's kind of the tentative plan. We might rent some bicycles and try and make it to Plum Orchard and back.
We don't have a plan. We make it up as we
Make
go.
it up as we go. So we're on our way.
Enjoy life, suck the life out of the day.
Heather's pushing through some personal issues this morning, but I know what that's like.
Hashtag fail. Hello. I'm just trying to stay cool.
Yeah, so kind of goal day is not get burnt to a crisp, because I guess that's one of the benefits of coming out here to the island and staying 2 nights. After that first night, you've got the whole day to spend on the island with no concern about rushing back for a boat trip. So you can kind of just have a nice leisurely full day. We'll get to probably go out to the beach again at the evening, and we'll get another one of those beautiful sunrises tomorrow on day 3. So not to get too far ahead of ourselves. It'd be nice to, in the orientation they were saying that the horses kind of tend to congregate down near Dungeness. So when we get down there, see if we see some more of those. That'd be cool. The ones we saw this morning, you know, it's dark still, and they were right there, but those beady eyes were a little freaky. So here we go. No bueno.
Don't even eat ham.
I'm glad you got it and ate it when you did.
Well, we've just been lollygagging down at the sea camp dock for probably about an hour.
Oh, it feels so good.
Yeah, it feels so good. The wind was blowing in off of the dock there. Took my shoes and socks off, let everything air out real good. Had some snacks and drank plenty of water. Somebody passed out.
Not in our group.
Not in our group. Actually, one of the folks camping just up from us. So we got to meet them. Now we're headed down the river trail. Supposedly there's a big field with the horses and stuff about 0.7 miles down here, and then check out Dungeness and get some lunch, and then hopefully by that time, all the bikes were gone when we got down to the docks. So maybe by the time we head back through, some of the folks leaving the island, we brought some bikes back and we can score a couple of those. That would be steak sauce. I don't know what the. They were in the field just like they said they were going to be. How's about that? A pump running or something in there. Come through crossroads.
We're going to the dungeon. Yes.
Still in waiting on the devil.
That's what I was taking the same thing. What's that from? My brother, we're out there.
Ain't no clue to it.
Well, we've made it to Dungeon S, right behind me there, and it is starting to get pretty warm out. It's got to at least be in the 90s. Hey, look, there's some horses over here. Yeah. But the good news is our chance of rain for midday is pretty much diminished right now. It's saying closer to 6 o'clock. About a 30-40% chance of rain. So it would be like yesterday, because that was really nice, that rain right there in the evening. Kind of cooled things down. A nice breeze blowing through. I think we could all go for that right now. Whew. It's flat, but it's hot. I'll tell you that. So it's different than the mountains for sure. But it's its own thing.
Yeah, it's probably a little unknown fact that most people didn't know about Dungeon S. This is where they had the human sacrifices. They actually held them in this chamber right here. They would invite all kind of people from the Illuminati to come here down on the island. They would bring in the human sacrifices and put them right here. Yeah, right in here. That's where they would stay. Oftentimes you'd see claw marks on the wall. They kind of like put concrete. Yeah, they'd bring the Illuminati in, ship them in here from the mainland.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what it is, the dungeon. Yeah, dungeon is.
What we got here?
I believe this is Artemis. Yes, a Greek god. It holds the healing serpent in a hand that often toot the trumpet. They usually sounded that off right before they did the human sacrificing. Yep. Notice how they articulated the hand as they played the trumps. Little finger up. A lot of symbolism in that, you know. We see it today as we drink tea. Yep. Oftentimes would fly down in low distance, sweep up small kids. That's the reason the feathers are on the ankles.
I was just informed there's turkeys over here, so see if I can get it on film.
I'm so sorry.
Kind of see it. Here's the other side of Dungeness. Crazy, just the backside here is stinking marsh. And hey, we weren't kidding. There's a lot of ecosystems on this little island. Turkeys, horse, deer, hogs, possums, raccoons, marsh, alligators. Yeah, there's a turkey crossing over right up in there.
2 of them.
It is 2. I thought it was 2 of them. Turkeys. I think I said that already. Hot but beautiful. That's for sure. Oh, man. And I think we're gonna eat some lunch.
Yeah.
Huh.
Didn't take much to trigger them off.
Well, we are leaving Dungeness. Just headed towards the sea camp dock. Lunch was quite delicious. Had a little seat there between the marsh and the dilapidated mansion there. In the heat of the day. Kind of looking forward to some rain this evening now, for sure. All right, so we got back to the dock, and luckily enough, they did have 4 bright and shiny bicycles for us. So for the rest of the hike, we're gonna have wheels. That's something new for hiking, wheels. Should be interesting. So we'll be packing out with our packs and everything on bicycles in the morning. Should be interesting. But what that means is it opens up the possibility or the likelihood for us to make it on down to Plum Orchard and check that out. That should be beautiful. I saw a lot of the videos and I definitely wanted to see that. Now we're just gonna lollygag it for a few more minutes.
Have faith and we get a bike.
Well, it's interesting to meet people that kind of get it, and they also have a lot in common with.
Yeah.
We was actually today when we walked down. Part of the thing we do is talk about oddball stuff, just to pass the miles by. And we were talking about what was the type of people you said they were. Kelly?
MyersBriggs Personality.
Have you ever heard of that?
MyersBriggs Personalities.
Myers-Briggs.
Brig.
Oh, Brig, no.
Like you're a INFJ or ENFP
No, right.
or ENTJ.
No.
And it's a classification of how you classify yourself as a person in the way that you think and the way you act.
How you
Okay.
process
You're
information.
I haven't actually heard of the
an introvert
methodology.
or an extrovert, you know, we got
Right.
into that conversation on the way down here. And then when we come down, we met you, and we would
Trying to classify me.
We
No.
wouldn't classify.
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
We just-
Jailbird. Yeah, that's what you do when you're jailbird. You know, you go to a deserted island somewhere and turn into a hermit. No, I'm actually a Class A type personality, very kind of hyperactive. When I was maybe 3rd grade, I got sent to military school because I was kind of like hard to manage in public school.
Sounds
And
like
it
you
was
were just
great for
intelligent.
me, and I did great. But
Was you
and I was
encouraged?
glad. I went to Georgia Military Academy. Yeah. And I still have my 5th grade dress uniform.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
And at my 50th high school reunion, I guess last year, year before, whatever it was, okay, I took it to the reunion, and me and my date for that night, when I went to the 5th grade formal, Christmas formal, in that uniform, me and my date had a dance at our 50th reunion, because we were in school together all the way through high school, okay, because I went back to public school. But Arlene Gerson was my date.
Oh, you remember?
Oh, good, yes. Of course. We're neighbors. I mean, went to school together. I mean, I don't remember a lot of things from way back then. You know, that's too far back right now. But the fact is that some things stick.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah. This island's in the same class. Yeah. I meet too many people that I won't see again, and I miss that idea, the thought of that. You know, that you just won't meet these people again.
Well, we got on the bicycles. So, let's see what we can do here. This dramatically increases our range capabilities. made it back on the bicycles in a record time. It took us about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes to get to the Sea Camp dock this morning, and we got here back to camp in just under 50 minutes. So far, I mean, just looking around camp, everything looks pretty much untouched with the exception of one thing. I just got a mouthful of that bug spray.
Sorry.
Probably a squirrel was able to get into my food sack. So all that means is I won't have oatmeal and coffee in the morning, which is fine because I got tea and other things that are edible. So no biggie. And that the hammocks all look fine. So I think we're just gonna chill out for a minute, hydrate, and we'll check out the beach for the rest of the day. That'll be nice. I'm ready to immerse in some kind of liquid. Oh yeah, and just as we were getting up to where you turn off to come to camp, we all made the decision, plum orchard is not gonna happen on this trip. Maybe if we were all like 10 years younger or 50 pounds lighter. But the thought of being that close to camp, being able to settle back down and get to the beach was just outweighed their desire to go see plum orchard. So maybe next time. Alright, so the total damage on my food bag is my raisins and peanuts. Squirrel got my nuts. My oatmeal, got into my oatmeal, so oatmeal and coffee is done for. Got into my crackers for my chili, man. He pierced the bag for the chili, so it was a vacuum seal, so it lost its vacuum seal, which was fine. That was just to keep it fresh until I got here. Didn't touch any of the chili, so it's good to go. And then, well, that's pretty much all I had in there. That's about everything else is in there. Most everything else I took with us for snacks today and the lunch. So, well, luckily I got extra food, so it's no big deal. Plus everybody else, if I needed something, we've got extra food as well. But I'm set. No big deal. So now we're just waiting for the ladies. They're taking some showers and everybody's cooling down still. And the beach time. Oh, and Dad found a bucket last night. Did we go over that? I can't remember. Yeah, let me show that to you. And there are contents of the bucket. Bucket! What else?
I found this here turtle belly. This is a rib bone of a sea turtle. That was pretty cool thing. Then we got, I guess this would be called a nipple cover for a hula dancer. Oh, real cool silver dollar, sand dollar. And a couple more clam shells. Pretty decent finds.
Yeah.
Go scabbage some more.
Hi ho, hi ho. Off the beach we go, ho ho.
This way.
Oh, this way. Oh, oops. I do that every time.
Ho ho, hi ho. It's to the beach we go.
Ho ho. Oh, in case you were wondering, no ATVs, no biking on this trail. Just beach fun. There's a big old ship out there, huh? Whew. Well, we got back from the beach and everybody took a little nap. Hey, when I slept so hard, I thought it was tomorrow when I woke up. I think we're all gonna cook dinner in here in a minute. My dad went over to filter a little more water. So that we're gonna cook dinner. We might make our way out to the beach one final time. We'll see. And then I'm gonna catch it in the morning for sunrise anyway, so we'll see what the night brings. chilly. All right, well that kind of brings a close to day 2. We got finished eating dinner and went out to the beach, and the breeze was just amazing out there. The moon was, you know, tucking in and out from behind clouds. Just an amazing, relaxing time. Thanks for watching the series so far. If you haven't, if this is the first one you're seeing, be sure to skip back and check out day 1 of the Cumberland Island trip. And I look forward to seeing you in video number 3 when it comes out here in the next week or so. So again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can be updated when it comes out. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and leave a comment if you feel so inclined. Let me know what you thought about the video. If you have any questions, I'll try and get back with you. But other than that, man, get outside, get outdoors, and have a good hike, man.
Mira, José, José.
They flirting.